Hey y'all, this is Heather Clark with Running Totally Free. I'm looking for the camera lens and I think it's right there. Anyway, how are y'all doing? You know, every time I get on this thing, it says that it's a poor connection and that just drives me crazy, but I'm assuming everything is going well on this vlog. Anyway, happy Wednesday. I said that I was going to start doing this every day for myself, my own therapy. So here I am. Today is the day of Abby's little show that they're doing with the church. Every Wednesday they have like it's like kind of kids church, but it also involves them, man, I got flyaways. It also involves them learning different skills. So like they'll do, they might be in choir one semester, they call it semesters. They might be in dance, they might be in something they call stomp. There's photography, there's all kinds of stuff. I've probably mentioned it before. So this semester, Abby did drama, and so in the bigger show, her class is putting on like a little skit. And it's very cute. She's got a couple lines, so she's thrilled. It was very important to figure out, you know, what outfit she was going to wear and how she was going to do her hair. And I have this thing where I don't really want Abby to have painted fingernails, but I'll let her do toenails. I just have this thing in my head, like I feel like little girls are rushed to be big girls and be women, and I'm just trying in vain, I guess, to hold her back. But you know, she goes to her little girlfriends' homes, and she still ends up doing her fingernails. So I don't even know why I hold on to this. But anyway, I told her that I would do her toenails and her fingernails in a pretty little matching purplish pink. And so that's what we did this afternoon. And I'm wearing a shirt that I got at a yard sale, believe it or not. No, I'm sorry, not a yard sale, a consignment sale, which I'm really liking. So that worked out well. But anyway, I on the title I said mommy rant and neck pain. So what's going on? You can see I've got these salon paws patches. They're really beautiful. They match my shirt, right? Anyway, I think I hurt myself like 2 weeks ago, but I wasn't really feeling, like I felt some pain and then it went away. And then I started feeling some numbness on my tongue yesterday. It's like right here. It's weird. It's not my whole tongue. It's like you could like draw a line with a marker, and that would be where the numbness is, and it freaked me out a bit. So I was like, okay, I think it's time to go to the chiropractor because I'm feeling tight anyway. And usually around this time, it happened with Abby and happened with Noah. When they're two, they get too heavy for me, and yet I'm still carrying them because I get begged to be carried. And who can resist when your child wants you to carry them? And that starts to, like, you know, get my spine all out of alignment. And then I've done a lot of yard work. You know, I did all the pine straw and put the weed barrier down, and you know, I just forget. I forget that I'm 42, and I forget, you know, I try to warm up and get, you know, I do know enough that I know I need to warm up before I do yard work. But it still is a lot. It accumulates. So I went to the chiropractor last night, you know, like 5:45, right before I took Abby to rehearsal. And so he adjusted me, and I adjusted really pretty well, you know, but that realignment caused a bunch of spasms. I've got spasms in my neck, and I've got spasms in my shoulder blades. And it was interesting because I was looking at a poster in his office, and it shows that like between the shoulders area, that there are nerves that connect to your tongue, to your mouth, and also, oddly enough, to your sinuses. And I told him, I'm like, I've had really badly congested sinuses, like beyond my usual normal allergy season bad sinuses and not being able to breathe. And I just haven't been able to, you know, just nothing seems to be working. So he kind of like, you know, with the adjustment, of course, that area gets adjusted. But then he was pressing on my sinuses yesterday, and would you believe it? I haven't needed my nasal spray at all in the past 24 hours. So I'm like, wow, that's very interesting. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated on how that affects my sinuses. Meanwhile, that set off a bunch of spasms because my muscles have been so tight. They don't want to. They don't want to release. And I've had this happen before, and I know what it's like, but it stinks, and it's so painful. So today I tried to go to Lowe's because there's lots of clearance deals on Wednesdays, and I told Noah, I'm like, I have got to go to the chiropractor. So I called the chiropractor, and they were able to take me right away. And he adjusted me again, and he did this like muscle shaving thing and ultrasound. And, you know, I know it's doing something, but I still like went back to everything hurting again. So I've been on really strong pain reliever, which is bloating me big time. I just don't do well with Advil and other medications all on top of one another, and my belly bloats, and it's awful and it hurts. So meanwhile, I'm trying to be sweet to Abby, you know, because it's her big day to her, you know, and yeah, it's just not. Ugh. Anyway, I'm saying anyway and so a lot. I apologize. I have a lot of medicine in me, so forgive me. I did, however, because I'm crazy, went to Lowe's, and they must have had just put a bunch of stuff out, and I saw all these ladies like coming away. It was mostly ladies. There were a couple guys, but mostly ladies walking away from the clearance area. They'd already like taken a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, oh, I missed it. And so Noah, Gabe, and I still went to those carts, and we did find some things. So I thought I'd show you what I found. We have these Stella d'Ora flowers by a magnolia tree, so I wanted to fill in with some more. So I got 2 more of those and a big one for the mailbox. And then I'm going to put this purple flower. Do you see it? What's this called again? I can't read it. Is it verbena? I don't know. Anyway, I got 2 of those to go around my geraniums and my front pots. And then I got these to go in front of some begonias I have in the back. And then I bought these for Noah. He loves them. And I have some that I'm going to give to him that are around the mailbox and let him do whatever he wants to with it. The dianthus. This is a boy after his mother's heart because he loves gardening too. And it's so nice. We'll always have that, you know. He's never going to grow out of that. Yeah, I think he's going to put it in the square foot garden because we had some seeds that really just didn't take. So I'm going to show you where. So the purple flowers are going over there with my geraniums, which aren't blooming at the moment. And then this is the island, the little island. I wish it was bigger. I'd like to make it bigger at some point, plant some rose bushes and stuff. But that's where the Stella d'Ora, you can kind of see them, are. So that's going to happen tomorrow. Noah said he would plant those. So anyway, you know, my mommy rant is the chiropractor kind of got on me about, well, you're so busy and, you know, you mothers have to stop running around. He's a wonderful chiropractor. I just think he's fantastic. I really do. I've been to a lot of chiropractors because I had a cervical fusion in 2010. And he just doesn't try to like sell you on a bunch of goofy, you know, stupid stuff that doesn't really help, but just, you know, adds up on your bill. So I really like that about him. He's very traditional. I guess he's old school chiropractor. Not that he doesn't have some new things. He does try some new things, but I don't know. It's just different. If you've been to chiropractors, you may know what I mean. But he was just getting on me about being busy, and I was just like, you know, I just don't know if I don't want to say that men can't understand, because I know there's a lot of men who are out there running around the kids around. They're kind of in that role. So I apologize. I'm not trying to offend any men. But it's like if your kids are involved in anything, there is this going back and forth, and there's it just seems like everybody in the family needs you. And I am and it's probably coming out more today, guys, because I'm not feeling well. But I'm just kind of like, can y'all just take your worries to somebody else, please? Because I'm tired and I'm really feeling it. And that's, I told you a couple vlogs ago that I decided we're going to take a break for the summer for schooling. But I did this to myself to a certain degree because I knew I had things that had to get done. I had to have a retreatment of a root canal, and I had to, I needed to see the dermatologist. I needed to, what else? I knew I needed to start seeing a counselor, and I was due to go back to the psychiatrist. Things just lined up, but it all lined up in the month of May, and it has been nonstop. It's like Mondays and Tuesdays I go to appointments. Wednesday I was taking Abby to church on the nighttime, and then Thursdays I have grocery shopping, which that takes a while, and then Fridays is speech therapy, and then Saturdays I'd be going to garage sales, which is my own fault. I really love going to garage sales. And then Sunday we go to church, and going to church, because we go to church in Atlanta, is such a project. And we try to stop by Michael's, but we don't want to take advantage of that. And so we usually end up having to stop and eat something, and before going home, because everybody's starving. And I'm just done. I am so done. But the appointments keep happening. Like, I was like, seriously, now my neck has to hurt, and I got to add, going to the chiropractor to everything else. So, tomorrow we're going to go tonight to Abby's show. Tomorrow it'll be grocery shopping. The chiropractor's closed, so I would really like to go see a massage therapist. But Friday I'll probably end up with the chiropractor again. I'll definitely be going to speech therapy. And maybe Saturday I'll get a break. So that's how it's been, guys. And I'm really praying. I know I have to go to the dentist to hopefully finish this retreatment and go to the counselor. So at some point here, I'm actually going to get a break, and I'm really hoping for that to come soon. And I want to actually feel like summer is here. I'm bringing you into the garage because other people in the neighborhood are coming out, and I feel self-conscious. So that's kind of my mommy rant. Comment below if you're feeling it too. I'm sure there's other people who have got that whole May season of graduations and ending of school and shows and sports and all that. I know I'm not the only one. So I'm here for you. And thanks for listening. I really do appreciate it, guys. Hopefully I'll have another vlog tomorrow where I don't say and just and all of that so many times. Have a great night, y'all, and maybe we'll add a little tiny vlog of Abby acting tonight. We'll see. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.